Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies. I'm here today to work on a project using some things that Beebeecraft sent me. I did an unboxing and these were two of the items that were in the package that they sent to me. So we're going to be working on a project using these today. And they have given me a coupon code for you guys. So if you guys are interested in any of their products, you can use the coupon code Lace10. It will be down in the description box below. Lace10 for 10% off your entire order. And I will also have a link to their website down below. So check them out if you guys are interested. They have a lot of really cool items. I worked on a project using some other products that they sent me in the last video. And then in the video before that, I did an unboxing of everything. So today we are going to be using this silicone mold, right? Silicone, yeah. And we're going to be making some of these bows. All right, so I have some air dry clay right here, and we're just going to make some of these. They are really tiny bows, as you can see. This whole mold fits into the palm of my hand, so you don't need much clay at all. I'm just making sure this isn't just like a bunch of little scrap pieces that I put together. So let me just kind of warm this up in my hand. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. All right. And what I want to try to do is turn one of these into a button. Now, I don't think air dry clay is that strong, so I don't really know if it's going to truly work as a button, but I think just having the look of a button is going to be cool. And it's going to be cool to be able to do that if you choose to do so. I'm trying to see which one I want to pick. Let's do this one right here. So I'm just going to pinch off a little piece. It takes very little. And I want to show you guys some tips that I have been using just through trial and error. So I have this eraser here. I'm kind of obsessed with erasers because I like to find erasers that work well. And this one does not work well. I got it from the dollar store. But what I found was if I use this to press down on the clay to really get it in there, it works better than if I were to use my hand. Now, usually I will erase away to make this cleaner, but it's fine for right now because I'm just going to show you guys. And then I use, I have the little tool here. It's probably lost on my desk somewhere. It was like a little scraper. Because I can use my butter knife, but this is kind of big and bulky. Well, we'll use it for right now. So what I like to do is just scrape away the edges first. And then I like to go in there and just press it down a little bit more. And then just kind of scrape away to make sure that shape is really defined. All right. So, as you can see, it's very flat in there. And then I was going to show you guys the brand of clay that I use because it works pretty well. It's the first clay I've ever bought, but I know a lot of people have trouble using different clays in the molds, but this one actually works really well. And I wanted to show you guys, but I lost the big bag. I don't know where I put it. I know it's here somewhere. I probably put it somewhere smart, and now I can't find it. Because I just took a little bit out to, you know, to use. But if I find it, I'll show you guys. All right. I got it from Joann's. If you go to Joann's and you ask for air dry clay, it was like around $3, and it was fairly recent, so hopefully the price didn't go up. But I bought the same one from Amazon, and it was like $17, so that was crazy. All right, now I'm just gonna pull away the sides and let this drop out, and there we have our little bow. It's so detailed and so cute. And I'm just going to take one of these okay, I'm trying to be gentle with it as I like literally throw it on the desk. All right. I wish I had my thing because it was so easy to pick it up with it. So now I'm going to attempt to poke the holes in here. So wish me luck. I hope this doesn't turn into a disaster. I was going to use a toothpick, but I think I should start with like a needle. Like kind of a big needle maybe. I think I want a sharp needle as well. So let's see if we can turn this into, let's call it a faux button, because I don't think I'm confident enough to say that this air dried clay is going to be strong enough to be an actual button. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this over the hole so I could poke. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make the hole. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to make an outline of the holes first. And I'm going to use my tweezers to gently slide it off. And I'm going to poke another hole on the other side. And this time I think I'm going to go over here and make it go down. So I'm just using that hole in the wood to make it go all the way down. And I'm going to slide this off. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. it doesn't really look like a button, but I think if I keep practicing, it might work. So I'm going to use this little tool right here and try to make, actually I think it's going to be too big. So let's see what else we can use. Wonder, just trying to make it a little bit bigger. I need to make sure I keep that closed. I'm going to slide it off using these tweezers. And I need to make sure it's still completely round. Maybe if I use a toothpick. As you guys can tell, I did not try this ahead of time, so we're experimenting together. So hopefully this toothpick will make like a bigger, rounder hole. And I know I'm going to have to practice to make it more even, but let's just see where this little experiment gets us. I think it looks kind of cool. I feel like if I were to use this, like, let's say if I wanted to glue it onto like a paper doll's dress or something, it would work. So I think that's cool. It's a little uneven, but I think with practice, I can get better at that. But yeah, so I thought I would try that on camera with you guys. And I'm gonna let it dry and maybe paint it, because I think if I paint it, it's gonna look more like a button. All right, but I wanted to show you guys what all of these molds made. So I did go ahead and make bows out of all of these. So let me pull that out so I can show you guys the different varieties. So and some of them repeat. So this one, and this one are the same. This one and these two are the same. And I think these two are the same. These two are the same. This one seems a little smaller than this one, but I'm going to show you guys how it ended up looking. So these two right here look like this. So that is a tiny bit smaller. I think they're so adorable. To me, they look very whimsical and they can look modern, but for some reason, to me, they kind of look like retro too, like the 50s. And then these three are made from, I think, this one, and this one. Yeah, and they're the biggest ones. So they look like that, super adorable. For some reason, these remind me of those Valentine heart candies, because it's like I almost want to eat it because it's just very, I don't know, it just feels like candy. All right, so there's those three. And then there's this tiny one right here. It looks like it has little polka dots on it. And that one, I believe it comes from these two molds right here. And I like these because they're almost like flat-backed beads, like flat-back pearls. And I feel like if you wanted to use this on a page in a journal, it would work because it's like pretty flat. I mean, obviously there's a little bit of dimension, but not too much. Now the next three, oh my God, I am like butterfingers right now. Even with these tweezers, I'm just afraid that I'm gonna break it. All right, the next three are right here. They are smaller as well, but I hope you guys can see all the detail in all of these. So those three are this one and this one. Yeah. Oh, and this one down here. So 1, 2, 3. Now, I did have problems with a couple of them. Right here. Let me just show you. They didn't stay together very well. And they are this one, and this one. And I think it's just too thin. And it doesn't hold. So I couldn't make those three. But this is, like, you get so many other ones that I think it's still worth it. And I personally like these thicker ones better, like the look of it, than something like this. So I didn't mind that these three didn't work. But I think these turned out so adorable. And what I did was I painted some of them. So let me go ahead and show you guys the ones I painted. The more I look at this, the more I like it. Can't wait for that to dry. All right, so I ended up painting. Oh, so you might have noticed I didn't show you these yet, the one that I actually made. But I ended up painting one of these wood pieces, these wood tags, and I also painted, and I just used acrylic paint, painted two of these bows. So I did pink and I did gold, and I left this one white. And I want to glue them down. And these really feel like candy, especially like this pink one. But I want to glue them onto this tag. And I got some wood glue from Dollar Tree. I don't really have much experience with like wood and glue, but I want to try using this glue and seeing how well it does. And I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, maybe I should use different glues. And then I'm just going to carry this around with my keys. Obviously, it's not going to be that strong, but I want to see how strong it is in case I want to glue it or, like, have this as a dangle or something like that in a journal. So I'm going to, like, test it with my keys, which would be like super rough, right? And if it can like stand the test of that, then it might work with the journal. I just want to see how strong it is. So I think let's put wood glue on one of them. I don't know if this, it looks like there's a hole here. Am I too close? Yes. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I need to poke a hole. This pokey tool might be better. I should have done this before. Okay. So, I mean, obviously this is clay and I'm just gluing it onto a wood piece. So I don't even know if wood glue was that necessary, but I guess we'll find out how sturdy it is. Okay. I feel like this is very tricky right now. Okay. So that's wood glue. I used way too much glue. I don't know if it's going to dry clear, but I will find out. I should probably try to wipe some of it off, right? All right. Not perfect, but this is just a test. Feels pretty sturdy. Okay, next I'm going to use glossy accents. And I think I'll use it on the bottom one because I think glossy accents will be very strong. This is terrible. This top right here is like so messed up. All right. I think I'm gonna use this on the gold one because I think the gold one is the bottom one is gonna be the hardest to like keep intact. So we'll really see if this glossy accents works. And I guess the good thing about this is that it dries clear. I almost wonder if I should sorry. I had to stop talking because that required some focus. But I wonder, I don't know if I put enough glue, especially because the back is not very flat. Should I add more glue? I think I will. Okay. I'm also wondering if I should seal in the sides with glossy accents, because it does such a good job. I'm just going to add extra so that if it spills onto the side, it'll hold it that much better. Make sure I'm recording, because this video is going to tell me which glue belongs to which bow. Okay. Okay. And last, but hopefully not least, we're just going to use the beacon glue. Just to put it to the test here. I put a lot on there because I don't know how much I trust the beacon glue, especially because it seems like it's going to dry, like it dried out a little. Drop that on there. I think this looks really cute. Here we go with the strings. I'm literally just lifting the strings off and they're like gummy. All right. Okay, let's just kind of press these down one more time. So, just to document this, the pink one is wood glue, the white one is beacon, the Dollar Tree beacon, and the gold one is glossy accents. And I will put this to the test. What I'm going to do is take a little piece of this this gold what is this called? It's a ball chain. I'm going to take a piece of this and put it with my keys. And I know it's not going to last with my keys, but I can see how long it does last, and I can also see which glue is the strongest. this is not doing too well here. This I need to squeeze this together. It's too open. Okay, hopefully that worked. Okay. I did not expect that to happen. I mean, hopefully, I don't want to be testing this chain. I don't want this to fall off my keys. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. I got this from Hobby Lobby. And the closure part is pretty important. All right, I'm gonna figure that out off camera, but I'm gonna test this out, and it'll be really cool if it's pretty sturdy. But like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you guys are interested in this silicone mold that makes all these little bows, or these wood pieces, they are from Beebeecraft. This bag right here, they are from Beebeecraft, and if you guys want to check it out, I'll have the link to Beebeecraft and all of their products down below, and I have the coupon code as well for you guys if you want to get something from Beebeecraft. But I will update you guys on this to see how well this holds. But I thought this is a cute little project. I really love working with molds. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.